Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to hobble through another mission like a Dickens character without his crutch in XCOM 2. So, I'm basically Tiny Tim on this one, and I'm not feeling very good because I'm not sure if my rickets-addled body is gonna be capable of hauling itself through another mission without the glory that is Abraham Lincoln and his grenade launcher of doom. To carry me through that mission, I need my crutch, man. I'm like Tiny Tim after the kids kicked it out from underneath him and he fell in the snow while Scrooge laughed. Okay, I mean, that didn't actually happen in A Christmas Carol, but it could have, because Dickens was kind of a... I mean, he was sort of an evil douchebag. One of the reasons why I really sort of like Dickens. We had kind of, I think, similar senses of humor. I don't really know Dickens, so I mean, he's been dead long before I was born, but I kind of feel a connection through him, through the years, through his lives, but I'm not gonna lie, like little Tiny Tim in that puddle of slushy, run-down Victorian soot-stained snow. Legendary, it's got me struggling a little bit. I've yet to run a single mission that we've pulled off flawlessly. We've had at least one trooper wounded every time, and the only reason it was one trooper last mission was because I employed a scientist a little bit creatively as an Overwatch bait / human shield to keep Jake Busey from getting shot. Yes, that, Pete, sort of a dick move. We are here to protect scientists, not throw them in front of bullets. Yeah, well, you know what, Yuri? Would you rather have been the one to run that Overwatch? Because your fancy space helmet aside, I don't think you'd have appreciated spending the next 40 days in the infirmary drinking your borscht through a straw like Abraham Lincoln is going to wind up doing. Abraham Lincoln, by the way. Wait a minute, was it Abe that got? Yeah, Abraham Lincoln down for 25 days, and he's our only grenadier, which really sucks. But yeah, how would you like to be enjoying your borscht slurped through a straw? Well, Pete, perhaps you have point. I was beginning to like that Lincoln fellow. You know, he knows what it means to have good hat like Yuri. Also, he have pretty remarkable abs for a lawmaker. Splitting rails with axe is very good for core muscles. He build up a lot of lower body strength, and while he not yet have full amazing space helmet of awesomeness like Yuri, or full 2 cases of abs with the 48 pack like Yuri, he have potential, Pete. He could be a great man. Really, your assessment of Abraham Lincoln is that he could be a great man, Yuri? Yes, I think he have potential. Anyway, also, what does Abraham Lincoln or any of these have to do with that old ghost book kid who have a gimpy leg? How does that factor in? I don't know, Yuri, other than that I feel a little bit like Tiny Tim, and I already made the Dickens reference. I mean, I do really feel kind of a connection to Dickens, which sounds weird, but if you read the old Curiosity Shop and don't laugh at the end when Nell dies, you and I just are never gonna really get along. But I really think that when Dickens wrote that, I feel like he was laughing. I mean, he was in on the joke. He realizes that Nell dying at the end of that is fucking funny as shit. It would have been like if at the end of the Harry Potter series, J.K. Rowling just decided to randomly have Harry die for no reason related to the plot. He just suddenly drops dead. And everyone is like, oh, Harry's... and then they feel bad. That's similar. Now, me, I would have found that fucking hysterically funny. But, I mean, I think the public at large would not have been fans. But that's what you get with the Dickens. That was kind of his thing. So we could do the Advent Officer Corpse Autopsy, magnetic weapons, down to a meager 42 days. Boy, that's fantastic. Sectoid Autopsy gets us a Mind Shield, which I am in no way interested in. We don't have 15 alien alloys, so plated armor is just straight up out of the question. I think we should probably do resistance comms. I feel like radio relays are probably going to be the most useful thing we could develop currently. Yeah, it's fine, Dr. Tigan. Until beam weapons are on the table in like a reasonable amount of time, I think we got to stick with these sort of shorter length projects.
At least the ones I had access to personally.
Yeah, it's nice, Dr. Tigan.
Gone to the trouble of hiding this black site. I suspect our findings there will lead us to even greater questions.
Yeah, well, this may sound gamey, but whatever they're doing at the black site, Dr. Tigan, much like Nell's death, I can't be arsed to care until I need to hit that black site to reduce the progress, word I'm looking for, on the Avatar project. When I need to reduce the Avatar project progress, that's when I'm going to go hit the black site. And this is an advanced warfare center, without a doubt. Adam Thompson's going to get to work chopping that in. We can only assign one guy. Okay, well, I mean, that sucks. It's a full-on month to get the Advanced Warfare Center up. Man, that really blows. That means basically all of our rookies are going to be... I mean, they will have been assigned a class. Now, granted, we can do some retraining. Actually, we can retrain their skills, but you know what? I don't think we can actually retrain their classes. We really need some more Grenadiers. This is... We may have to recruit some rookies just to be Grenadiers. We do have, I was going to say, enough supplies for that, but actually, now that I look at it, we kind of don't. I do want this convoy ambush, because an extra grenade type and ammo early, this is actually surprisingly a very good reward. We're basically getting a free proving ground project here. 1 gas grenade, 1 venom rounds. Both of those are astounding. Venom rounds are supremely good this early in the game, and a gas grenade, I'm not sure if I ever used last mission, but we'll probably try one out. I think then what we'll head back up. Let's go pick up this new crop of rookies. I'm hoping we get, I think we're going to get probably, I think the last time I got rookies, we got 4. I'm going to guess we'll probably get less on Legendary because the overall resource hits seem to be slightly smaller. Yeah, we've got 3. Why, also, I'm curious, this is more of a developer question. Why is the game not pulling characters from my character pool? I have a whole bunch of All-Stars all lined up, made in the character pool, but for whatever reason, it's still generating random characters, and I do have it set to character pool only. It should be pulling exclusively from my character pool, but I have to say, Lexi Burns, never heard of her. Ava Bogdanova, I've never heard of her. Actually, I think it's Bogdanova, but still, these are not Perfidious Pete All-Stars. The All-Stars are waiting. They want to come in. They want to help. They want to get to fight. Napoleon has been flaunching at the bits to get back into battle. He's not in the battle. Instead, we've got Bogdanova over there. Who the hell is Bogdanova? Sort of like a shitty Ayn Rand novel. Who is Bogdanova? Doesn't have quite the same sort of ring to it as John Galt. Oh, fantastic. We get to do a Resistance Haven mission. This is going to be a delight.
Massive signal coming from the Advent network.
No Grenadier.
It's global.
Okay, well, this... I don't know how we're going to do this, actually.
For 20 years,
yeah, Thin Man, you're going to attack and send some Faceless to fuck up a Resistance Haven. I honestly don't know how I'm going to stop you. I really sort of have nothing. Faceless are going to be very difficult for us to deal with in any way, shape, or form. This is very not good. We have not enough grenades. We do have venom rounds, which is something. We got the gas grenade, which we could try out. I'm guessing it probably just poisons the enemy. And it may be poisoning the enemy and just running like hell is a strategy we can use. The problem we're going to have here is saving 6 civilians is going to be tough. This one is really, this may be a run breaker. As bad as I've been struggling so far with Legendary, and I have been struggling here, again, like Tiny Tim face down in a fucking snowdrift. This could be a breaker. This could be a run-in here. Well, she's not getting anybody out there, even herself. She's exploded now. She's dead, just like Little Nell, although, you know, somewhat less hilariously than Nell, because arguably she didn't deserve it. Nell as a character just didn't work. No human is as good as Nell. I mean, she was sort of an absurdist construction, which is why I think it's funny when she died. Feel free to read the old Curiosity Shop if you're really into Dickens, I guess. I should really probably stop talking about it, because even as far as Dickens' works go, it's not even among his most well-respected. Although it was sort of the Harry Potter of its time. Yeah, it's fine. We'll go do a stupid retaliation mission. Operation Diamond Blade, I have a feeling, is going to end with fucking horrific tragedy for us. We're going to be taking a rookie on a retaliation mission. At least 1 rookie, possibly 2. Yeah, I don't want that to be Rookie Burns. You can go eat a dick, Burns. No offense, but eat a dick. Alright. So, Ricky Burns, Bogdanova, Burns, and Bell. We'll, I guess, fix them later. We got Taylor Swift, we got Helen Keller, and we got Lindsay Lohan. These are our choices. Crimson-Lipped Goddess of Death, Drunker Than Bradford, or The Deadeye. Helen Keller was amazing in our last playthrough. She was really good. You know what? I'm bringing the Deadeye. Keller, oh man, she looks real mopey. Like she doesn't really want to be here. I don't know what I did to you, Helen, but... Or maybe, you know, maybe she's just looking at the floor because she's blind. So, how do we want to handle this? We've got some... excuse me? Wait, I can't have a grenade and... I can't have venom rounds and a grenade? Oh, that blows. Like, that sucks all of the dick, right? I mean, that's terrible. Okay, well, that's definitely suboptimal, but I think it's still advantageous for Yuri to have venom rounds. Because it will give him something he can do, and if he fires a pistol shot, the pistol shot will still benefit from venom rounds, so it helps up his overall aggregate damage. His pistols are not impressive. So that lets him stick and move a little bit. Gas grenade is man, I can't believe we're bringing a rookie on this mission. Well, let's see what this gas grenade even does. Larger radius than a standard frag grenade. Okay, that's good. Poison gas has a dramatic effect on organic enemies, slowing them and doing damage over time. Okay, so that's real good then. So it's sort of like a combo flashbang acid grenade? Alright, I mean, we can try it out. We've got our two, I'm definitely bringing crazy-ass Mel Gibson on this one. We've got to go with the double sword action. Mel, I'm going to pick a fight. Alright, well, I mean, it's not quite as big as your Claymore, but let's hope you can wield that thing with the same aplomb as you did in the fantastic movie Braveheart. I'm not trying to throw fire shots at Braveheart. I actually think it's a really good movie. Would I fire shots at Mel Gibson? If I saw him, probably yes, and probably literally, because I think the man is a dangerous lunatic. If I saw Mel Gibson, I might be tempted to be like, you need to get off of my property, sir, and then maybe take a couple shots at him. I'm just saying, you gotta defend your home. If a Mel Gibson's running loose in your neighborhood, he could be up to anything. You don't know what he's up to. You don't know where Mel Gibson has been. You don't know what's lurking behind that face paint and behind those eyes. Could be a monster back there. I mean, I think definitively it sort of is a monster. I'm feeling all of the shitty about this one. Rescue at least 6 civilians. So I have 2 goals for this operation. 1, nobody dies. 2, and this is secondary to nobody dies, by the way. I'm putting this out there. Nobody dies is the important part. 2, rescue exactly 6 fucking civilians. I'm not gonna try to be Johnny Hero and go above and beyond the Call of Duty on this one. Hells no. I want exactly 6 civilians, and that's it. If I can rescue 6, I'm gonna call it a day. Rescue 6, I will dig in like a tick and refuse to move thereafter. Alright, Uncle Mel, let's have you go ahead and take firsties here. Man, your boots are gonna get all wet in that puddle. Oh, fantastic. Our first move spawned Advent. Well, this is brilliant. We don't have concealment. On the plus side, it does not look like an overwhelming Advent force. We can't do anything about him. Jake Busey has concealment. But if he moves very far forward, he is going to give up that concealment. I'm actually a little concerned that they might take a shot at a civilian. Let's have Jake Busey go for a rescue here. And this is when Pete spawned the Faceless, and this is when he got shit on? No. Not a Faceless. Alright, so we got at least 1. We're 1/6 of the way to our goal, especially because so far nobody is dead yet. Yuri. 54% is not fantastic, but if that shot hits, it would kill him. Could we get you in a position to take a pistol shot? Maybe, but it's going to be real low percentage. Man, our cover here, I can't believe that move already spawned an enemy. Our cover is real shitty, too. Just like even the opportunities for cover are not good. We can't see him from that tile, huh? Actually, our only vision is with squad sight, it looks like. Which is not bad, because we can't see him. I mean, that has the added advantage of him not being able to see us. Well, we could try and test out this newfangled grenade-type device if Helen Keller could get a little closer to the enemy. What you got here, Deadeye? I mean, you can see a 46% shot at one guy. That's fucking terrible. Alright, I think we overwatch with Keller.
Come get some.
I think we take the risk of Yuri standing in the open for this shot. If it hits, it's a kill. It is, of course, not a hit because we have not yet hit a single shot that was below, like, 75%. I don't think we've hit even one shot that was like, this one's sort of questionable. Every time we've had the opportunity for, like, a questionable shot to come up, we've missed every fucking single one of them. We have not gotten lucky a single goddamn time. First civilian is down. Sorry, Mr. Zhao. Nothing I could do about it.
We're seeing heavy civilian casualties,
It's fucking 1, Bradford. Settle your shit, man. It's 1 civilian. One fucking civilian. This is not a heavy civilian casualty. It's one civilian. So that guy moved, marked Mel Gibson. This guy's going to move and take a shot at Mel Gibson. We do have some Overwatch from Helen Deadeye Keller. The Deadeye with a kill! Oh, she lives up to the name 10 out of 10 times. Helen Keller gets the job done. Mel Gibson got a promotion? No, that was clearly Helen Keller, right? Okay, Keller got the promotion. You say, why did Mel Gibson get promoted for that? That doesn't make any sense at all. This Advent guy is a real problem. We've got to be moving forward to work on civilians, and this guy sort of has us fucking pinned down. He's also just far enough away that we can't really do anything. We could come over here and slash him, but this doesn't kill unless it criticals. It's not likely to score a critical. Did we double slash? Oh, hey, hold on a second here. Hey, Mel, are you fast enough this? Of course not. Well, that's not you, so maybe. Helen Keller could get there. Gibson? Nope. I don't even think, even if we move Helen Keller out of the way so Mel has to go around, I don't think he can get there. This is not good. We would need some sort of subsequent damage, and we would have to blow our concealment, which I really don't want to do. I'm trying to think of any way we can do this does not require us to blow this concealment. I just don't think there is a way. So we have Yuri come over here. What kind of shot have you got with your pistol, Yuri? It's absolutely terrible. I think we just put you on Overwatch. Mel, you can't get a shot with the shotgun. You could come up here, throw a grenade, and destroy his cover.
Affirmative. Moving out.
I can't believe I'm going to have to throw a grenade at one goddamn guy. I really miss Abraham Lincoln. Oh, Lincoln, I miss you like the desert misses the rain. I miss you like Mel Gibson misses being sane. Because it rhymes with rain. Also, that did not destroy his cover. No way. Oh, no, he's out in the open. Keller, 66% even on the flank. That's real bad. Can we do better? You're the Deadeye, Helen Keller. 68%, which guarantees we'll miss because we don't get this lucky. At some point, I've got to be able to hit a 68% shot. I'm really starting to wonder if maybe the math on this isn't a little bit fudged. It's getting to the point where it's getting fairly egregious. We're missing way more percentages of the shots than this thing is showing. So Jake Busey comes with the mango chutney chop. That's a win. His concealment is blown though, but we had no choice. Mel Gibson's mark has gone away. We had no choice on that one. We had to give it up. I'm still really salty about it. Megan, you killed Megan Ward, star of the hit film Hackers and the eponymous PCU? Oh, you're gonna be heartbroken, man. Megan Ward.
I'm on the move.
So this civilian, I'm gonna assume, is a civilian and also is rescuable. We've got 2 up here, 1 here. That would make 4. We could potentially pick up 5 if we were willing to expand our zone. I kind of have to assume that one of these guys, there's a faceless in that pile because there's 3 up there. So one of those is definitely a faceless. Definitely a faceless. I think we Overwatch here. Again, I would be willing to stake just about whatever you wanted to stake that one of those guys is in fact a faceless. But I would also be willing to wager a similar amount that one of this person is not a faceless. I mean, definitively they're not, because if they were, they would have already converted. This seems like a terrible idea to expand our zone out like this and get guys who are isolated. But I have a plan in mind for rescuing 6 civilians with this methodology. We sort of have an idea where the enemy pods are because they're shooting at civilians and they're back here. So the only real risk of sending a man out on his own over here is, in fact, the risk of a faceless. One of these guys has got to be a faceless. There's no way there's 3 civilians over there and one of them is not a faceless. I'm almost tempted to gas grenade him, but I'm not going to. You're a faceless? Okay. So, yep, this is fine. We've got 2 shotguns and a Helen Keller Overwatch here on the faceless. We advanced in a fashion that I think may result in us being okay with this.
Some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
These guys got a lot of health.
Remarkable species.
Yeah, be enthused about the dangerous aliens. That's definitely the correct reaction to the appearance of this monstrosity, is to, like, be excited. Good work, Tiger. Yeah, Bradford, I'm fucking working on the problem here. Do you mind some of these civilians ain't exactly? So this is Keller. All right, Helen Keller. With the fucking monster whiff. Mel Gibson with the whiff. Oh, Jake Busey at least managed to hit his fucking target. No, never mind. Nobody hit a goddamn thing. Brilliant work, guys. Fucking amazing. Okay, well, the miss was equally amazing. No, never mind. Jake Busey did hit his target. That guy did take 4 damage. Why? Jake Busey said he missed. Were you just fucking trolling me, Busey? What the shit was that about? What's our hit percentage like on a slash? 91. What's our shotgun percentage like? Can't miss. Well, I do appreciate can't miss a very great deal. I'm concerned if we go forward up here, which is actually where I would very much like to be, that we'll spawn another pod, but I think it's a risk we have to take. We've got to get closer to these civilians. No pod. Okay, good. You're going to get shot in the back then. 4 damage. Man, we're... Alright. Okay. I mean, that's fine. We've got Mel Gibson with shotgun back up here. Mel's going to get it done for us. I have confidence in the Gibson. Mel, it can't miss, and it can't do less than enough damage to kill the faceless. Mel, also inspired by Jake Busey's fantastic chutney recipes, has decided to whip up a little mango delight of his own. So this may sound bizarre.
Get back to the ship.
We're going to save that guy. That's 2. If we have a faceless over here, Yuri is at best hurt, at worst dead. If we spawn a pod, Yuri is likewise at best hurt, at worst dead. And there could be enemies over here, because somebody in this graveyard did get shot at. However, if we pick up that save, and these 2 civilians are in fact civilians, and we can rescue them, that puts us almost at our goal. We would only need 1... Oh, that's a huge risk, though. This should be a relatively safe move. If we need to, we'll have Helen Keller go forward henceforth. Okay, she has activated a pod. That's bad. But there's a reason I did this with Helen Keller. 1, potentially rescues these 2 civilians. 2, Helen Keller has the gas grenade. I don't know precisely what it does, but it says it fucks up organics, and we can hit everybody with it? All of these guys? No, we can't. Pokemon style, we can't quite catch them all. Well, I'm still throwing it. I'll catch 2, and if 2 is all I can catch, then 2 is going to have to be enough. Oh, it killed 1 guy and straight up... Oh, man, I really wish I had thrown it in such a fashion as to be able to hit everyone. Okay, so gas grenades so far, Perfidious Pete, I'm a fan. Don't be a faceless. Don't be a faceless. Okay, good. If that's a faceless, Yuri is fucking screwed. So poison does 1 damage. Alright. It should give him penalties. He's got to move, too. Oh, great. There's another pod right behind him. Fantastic. This is brilliant. Well, unless there's a faceless over there, Yuri is probably okay. He's also nowhere near the fight to help in any capacity. Line spin for Helen Keller. Yep. No. Helen Keller has panicked. That's, you know, all things considered, not terrible. She moved to full cover, accidentally rescued a civilian. Look at Helen Keller. Even when she's freaked out and completely out of her mind with fear, she's still doing the right thing, rescuing civilians. Remarkable woman. Remarkable. She's probably a dead woman, too, because she's about to get flank shot. Nope, Yuri's dead. You are the luckiest man in space, Yuri. This is magic of space helmet, Pete. The helmet, it keep me safe. Regular man would die from these bullets, but Yuri is not regular. Yuri is on fucking fire. This is bullshit! Yuri is gonna die because he got set on fire? Is Yuri burning? He's going to die because he got set on fire by a shot that fucking missed. That absolutely goddamn infuriates me. There's nothing we can do to save him. Absolutely nothing. I'm gonna have him run away and hope that by standing in water he goes out. Oh, it worked! I can't believe that worked. That's so amazing. Yeah. Yuri Novak, you are sincerely the luckiest son of a bitch in space. He's not lucky, Pete. He's not lucky. Yuri is not lucky. Yuri is amazing. I'm thinking I may be a full-on Yuri convert. It was nothing short of remarkable. So you're poisoned. I don't know if maybe you're just gonna eventually slowly die or how that works specifically. Are these guys close enough? If we throw a grenade, we hit them both. And the answer is no. So throwing grenades at them, not overtly useful. Uncle Mel is in a terrible spot. One of those guys has to be a fucking faceless. We did manage to have Yuri sort of draw this guy out over there, which is not fantastic, but it is slightly helpful. Got this guy over here. We do not have good approach vectors at all. We have 4 of 6 civilians saved. 3 are dead. There are 6 left on the map. We can afford to dither for a maximum of 4 turns. And I say that because I'm very, very strongly considering taking some dithering actions. Helen Keller is in a bad spot. We just don't have any way to support her. Mel Gibson does not have his grenade anymore. So Mel, at best, is one shotgun for the party. If we bring Mel over here, he could get flanked by a sectoid. It would be bad. He could also get charged by a faceless. Because, like, almost guaranteed there's at least one more faceless on this map. We could put him in corner full cover. This is not a great play, but I think it's a worthwhile... I can't... Is it worth the risk? Maybe. If we put Jake Busey here, he just gets flanked. The panic actually turns out to be pretty shitty for us. But if we put Jake Busey here, he'll be in full cover. If we're going to be flanked, I would rather actually be flanked by a sectoid because he is not likely. The sectoid is actually not likely to shoot at us. Okay. We throw the frag grenade, try to get some cover destruction here. A kill on that guy would have been nothing short of monumental. If we could have just actually straight up gotten a full kill there. We're going to advance to here and see what our shot percentages are like. They're going to have to be really good. Terrible, terrible, unbelievably awful. So Mel Gibson's got to go to this corner full cover. And Helen Keller is, apart from being hunkered down, has literally nothing going for her. Still taking 1 damage per turn this sectoid. We might be able to get a kill straight up a poison. What the shit? I don't know why that vehicle exploded, but... Okay, and suddenly the sectoid is teleported. I have no idea what's going on. He reanimated a Psy zombie. That, all things considered, is not the end of the world, because we can straight up kill that sectoid pretty much whenever we please. Overwatch. The Overwatch is actually kind of bad for us. It limits our mobility. A faceless? No, killing a civilian. Okay. So Mingju Liu. So one of those guys is then probably a fucking faceless, right? What are you doing? Also animating a dead guy? So we have 2 Psy zombies to worry about unless we can kill 2 sectoids in a single turn, which seems pretty unlikely. Helen Keller's getting flank shot here, and there's nothing we can do about it because she's panicked. Or are you killing a civilian? You fucking dick! Shooting at 2 civilians a turn, you jerk! You had a flank shot on Helen Keller and you forwent that? You're an asshat! Alright, Helen Keller isn't panicked anymore, so, I mean, at least there's that. We are not in a good way. Yuri, if you could bring literally anything to this party, that would be extraordinarily helpful. Honestly, even just killing this Psy zombie might help, because it's 1 less sectoid we have to fucking deal with. 6 damage, and that should be envenomated? That guy's on... He's got acid, right? What? No, he does not. So which... I forget which guy is doing which zombie. So he's doing that one. Making him the priority target, because this guy is actually still fairly far away from us. Although they can double move and still swing. Man, this is... Oh, Helen Keller, you're also out of fucking ammo. You've gotta be shitting me, Keller. God damn it. There is nothing we can do that's helpful with Helen Keller. Especially if she can't reload. We've got to get her in a position where she can also... God, this mission is shit! It's straight up horse noggle shit. We got nothing. We can't do anything. Even if we were to critical this guy, it's not going to kill him. We would have to critical him with a melee hit. Mel Gibson, can you can't... Okay, you can't actually attack him from there. That's bad. We could spring Mel to here. There's just too many guys. There's too many guys and not enough of us. And they're shooting at 2 civilians a fucking turn. Once we kill a Psy zombie, are they at least dead forever? How many civilians can we... Okay, we can still afford to lose 3 civilians. There is no decent cover around here. And you're saying, Pete, that's because you blew it all up. Yeah, you're not necessarily wrong. Okay, Mel Gibson, what are your shots like? Let's just see what you can do from where you're at, because you're actually in a pretty reasonable position of cover. You have a 68% chance to hit that guy. That's literally your best shot. It also will not kill him. We can't do anything with Jake Busey because he'll just wind up flanked and shot. We could put Jake Busey here. I wonder what his hit percentage would be like on the sectoid. I'm going to guess terrible. Yeah, it's going to be about 54%. Nope. Somebody's got to come kill this zombie. Man, this is just a... This mission is a trash fire. That's all I can say about it. Forgot about the Overwatch. That we should not have gotten that lucky, but honestly, at this point, we're gonna need a little luck to get out of this one alive. Psy Zombie's down. I think he's probably down for good. Which one was that linked to? Is it gonna show me?
Gonna need to reload soon.
No, it's not gonna show me. Mel Gibson, you're gonna go on Overwatch. Helen Keller, you've got to reload. There is literally nowhere safe for you to be. Just absolutely nowhere safe for you to be.
Moving out.
We move Helen Keller to here. We're going to drop Keller into Overwatch. Or actually, she's got to reload. She's not contributing anything as long as she doesn't have bullets in her gun. The poison is still working that sectoid over. So, I mean, we got that going for us, I guess. That's literally the one thing we've got. I'm kind of a fan of the gas grenade. Mind spin is very bad, especially if we get mind controlled. Jake Busey has panicked. That's very bad. He's going to just waste a bullet, I'm guessing, with his panic fire. He moved to terrible cover and took a shot that had to be, like, literally 5%, if that. It's just terrible, Busey. Where's the chutney when I need it? So is the entire enemy team just going to go on Overwatch? Alright, we got 1 kill this whole turn. We did manage to put together 1 shot that hit. Good work, by the way, Mel Gibson. You should do some crazy-ass lunatic raving for that. I kind of feel like you deserve it. You deserve a little raving. So now who gets punched by the zombie is the question. This civilian is the greatest shot of all time. She can't be hit. She can't be touched by mortal weapons or destroyed. Flank shot for Jake Busey. Nope, killing a civilian. So the one thing we have going for us is that for whatever reason, the enemy can't actually hit the fucking civilians. And they're wasting most of their time shooting at civilians. Mel Gibson's about to get... He may die.
That didn't feel good.
Okay, 4 damage. It's not insurmountable, but it's definitely not good.
Please, no.
Could the entire fucking team panic? Guys, this is great. Also, fantastic. I don't think we can dig ourselves out of this hole. We basically don't have a team. We have Yuri, who can't even see the enemy. This is great. So Helen Keller has to kill a Psy zombie somehow by herself or kill the guy who is animating it. Which she could theoretically do. This is the guy animating the zombie. She's going to get killed if she doesn't. Yuri, I don't suppose you could get up here and maybe get a pistol shot at this guy? Something. You've got to contribute something here. Pistol. 61. Yes. We really need this one, Yuri. Please, space helmet. Thank you, Yuri, for your contributions to the project. This, Pete. This moment. This is why Yuri is greatest cosmonaut in all of space. You make fun of space helmet. Yuri, he show you power of space helmet. Yuri did, in fact, show me the power of the space helmet. That was remarkable. This guy's on Overwatch, so we almost can't really afford to move. So we're not going to do much better than 70%, even if we do move. The damage is subpar, but at this point, I'll take it. Mel Gibson is hunkered down in full cover, basically as safe as we can possibly make him. What, are you going to mind spin somebody who's already panicked? Nope. Okay, so the aliens have just straight up said, fuck it. No more civilian shooting. We're going to... They're going full-on murder meta. You going to shoot at this civilian again? Nope. Taking a shot at Yuri. All right. Of course he got hit, because why wouldn't he? I'd say we can't catch a break, but now Yuri gets killed. Nope. Space helmet, Pete. Space helmet. Helmet keep me safe. Okay, so Mel Gibson is not panicked anymore, but he doesn't have any bullets. So, I mean, arguably his usefulness is going to be somewhat hampered. I think we just move you to here and have you slash this guy, because you have no bullets and literally nothing better to do with your time. So, yeah, we're doing this. 6 damage is not insignificant. It's not amazing, but it's something. Master Chef, what do you got? Basically the exact same move. Yuri, 54, 40. Both of those are terrible. Yuri's going to be better with a pistol here. 61, 33. Yuri also damn well better get to full cover, because the full cover thing is going to be non-debatable.
Moving to designated position.
So we're going to move Yuri here. Let's see what his shots are like. Pistol, 87, pretty good. 51, vastly worse. I'm going to take the 87. Come on, Yuri, you got to fight to save yourself here. Space helmet, Pete. Have targeting reticle. Yuri is fine. Yuri will bring the pain. Yuri, put the hurt in hurt locker. Jake Busey is not hurt. Good chance of getting a kill. Also, Jake Busey out of fucking bullets. Our entire team has no ammo. Helen Keller, the only thing you've got going for you is that you're uninjured. You know what, Helen Keller? You're already punching above your weight. Yeah, I just assumed that was going to miss.
Missed.
We had to make the assumption that that shot would miss because, let's face it, that shot was always going to miss. We have to kill the sectoid. No, don't fucking reload. Take the 91% slash. We'll probably miss this too. We did get lucky and hit one... Unfucking believable. We got lucky enough to hit one shot that was under 60%, and we're cursed forever now. It'll never happen again. 91% miss was definitely not the fuck what we needed. He's reloading. Let's hope this guy has to reload too. It's the only thing that could possibly save us. Oh, Jake Busey is now also critically wounded, so we will have all rookies for our next mission. With the possible exception of Helen Keller. This is a goddamn travesty. Oh, this mission is fucking... Well, you've got to be fucking kidding me with this shit. 91% miss. 91% miss. 91% miss. I fucking hate melee. It's just too fucking unreliable. It is too goddamned unreliable. 91% shots should not be fucking missing like this. 85 will miss. No, we didn't miss, but we damn sure didn't get a critical. So Yuri,
On reserves.
Are you gonna be able to see this guy from that tile? You can. It's up to Yuri to come close it out with a pistol shot. The very badly injured Yuri, I'd like to point out. 90%. Please don't miss, Yuri. We have missed enough high percentage bullshit already this mission to last me fucking 12 lifetimes. Again, we still don't have ammo. I mean, that's a thing we don't get to have. Can you come miss another 91% for me, Master Chef Busey? Starting to doubt your culinary skills. Please let this travesty be over.
classified.
Please let this travel. It's not over. There's a fucking faceless. He may or may not be close enough to take a swing at Helen Keller. It depends. I'm hoping not, because if he can, somebody's gonna die. This mission, this mission is this is straight up night. Well, we're fucked. Please let that be all the further he can move. Okay, good. It's all the further he can move. We have about 2 bullets with which to kill this man. You know what? The loot expired. I can't even be bothered to give a shit. I really can't. I can't really bother to care. So Mel Gibson, reload. Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Jake Busey. Reload.
Ready to engage.
Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Yuri. Run like hell. This is okay. This is the new Perfidious Pete paradigm. Run like hell. It's my new plan.
Already there.
What do you guys think? Do you think it's a good plan? Do you think it'll work? The whole plan consists of run like hell. Specifically, it consists of run like hell into double Overwatch shotgun fire.
Rolling out.
And just pray that it's enough. Although if history has taught us anything, it's that these 2 shotgun shots are damn sure not going to be enough to kill a faceless. Are you going for a civilian? He pointed at a civilian. He's not going for... Okay. Well, we hit him. I think. Nope, never mind. That was a miss.
Come on.
He just kicked a sectoid's body like a football. Second Overwatch shot. Did connect for 4 damage. Is literally every... Jake Busey. If he gets a swing, Jake Busey is dead. So lucky. So lucky. Oh, you can point at Jake Busey all you want. And you can say, you know, Pete, that wasn't necessarily luck. Because that was quality planning. You played that situation well for a change. I don't feel good about anything that's happened on this mission. Not a single goddamn thing is there to feel good about. Everybody... We're gonna have exactly Helen Keller for our next mission. That's it. This resistance... You know what I said at the top of the episode that I thought this might be a run breaker? And it may be a run breaker, but not in the fashion that I expected. Just the fact that everybody is fucking hurt now, and whatever our next mission is, all rookies. Soldiers wounded, 3. We did rescue 8 out of 13 civilians, so hooray. I would really have rather traded 2 of those for 2 of these, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Also, fuck these percentages, by the way. Our luck there was not good. We got critically lucky at a couple opportunities, but that definitely does not make up for all of the fucking terrible luck we otherwise had. We're gonna have rookie Helen Keller. We're gonna have 1 squatty to lead our next mission. Fantastic. Yuri, Jake, and Mel are gonna be out for basically an eternity. It'll be like 40 days. We've got to get that AWS up and have an engineer staffing that thing permanently, and we have got to make that happen almost immediately. We're going to be burning the rest of our roster. The problem is now 2 of our highest ranked guys both pulled out, which means we're going to have... Oh, we have a corporal. A corporal, I think, may be all we needed. It's either a corporal or a sergeant. I don't remember. Maybe it's a sergeant. Please be a grenadier. Oh, thank God Helen Keller is a grenadier. Also, it seems like a natural job for Helen Keller. I mean, she doesn't necessarily have to be supremely accurate as a grenadier, just sort of aware of where the enemy is. Long watch for Yuri. I just think return fire is terrible. And Mel Gibson's going to pick up Phantom. Not that it's going to do us any good for 48 fucking days. How wounded are you, Jake Busey? I mean, we can just go look at that in the armory. Our loot for that mission, 1 Advent Officer Corpse. Brilliant. Totally worthwhile. There was loot that dropped on the ground that we had to forego picking up. I don't feel even a little bit shameful about letting some loot expire.
Hello.
Faceless Autopsy is surprisingly going to be a priority for us. Monthly supply rewards increased across Asia, and we got 15 extra supplies. So for crippling our project for the foreseeable future, our reward, 15 extra supplies. Fantastic. Lincoln out for, what, 3 weeks. Kristen Stewart, likewise 3 weeks. No big loss. Jake Busey, 40 days. Mel Gibson, 48 days. Steve Irwin's back in 2. and 21 days then for Yuri Novak, which means we're going to have, for our next mission, probably Erwin Keller and a pair of rookies, looking like maybe Lindsay Lohan and Taylor Swift. That should be a delight. This one's done, though, and we did survive to fight another day. So far, Legendary has been legendarily putting its foot in my ass. If you enjoyed it, though, you might feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us, and if you'd like to watch more ass-in-footing, also, this is what I deserve for making fun of the way that Little Nell died in the old Curiosity Shop.
Managed to do here.
Bradford, you mind? Okay, I'm doing an outro here. You would mind? Oh no, go ahead. It's fine.
I just wish he had lived long enough to see us fight back, to know that it wasn't all.
At this point, this is basically Bradford's shtick, interrupting my outro. It's his thing.
One thing your father always kept in mind. It was his faith in humanity.
Yep. Faith in humanity. This is sort of like a Mitchell and Webb kind of thing, where David Mitchell's the straight man and Webb sets him up. I mean, me and Bradford got a similar Mitchell and Webb kind of thing, except vastly less funny. Anyway, I'm gonna finish now. Bradford, you done? Good? Okay. Sure? Yeah, he's done. Okay. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.